These cards are amazing, amazing. Hey, Aquarius. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me grab my thing. Hold on. I'm coming. 1 second. Okay, I thought there was another. All right, so these are my other cards. Them over here. All right, you guys. So I see 4 or 5 of you so far lined up. Again, this is a first trial on these, but I'm going to love them because I've done them to myself to see how this works out for you. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Hurry up and eat my my turkey sandwich real quick because I didn't have breakfast. And it is 1:45, so I don't want to skip anything. So Carla G, if you're on here, Carla G, let me know if you're here so I can do yours. Carla G, you're the first one up. You're the first one up, Carla G. First one up, Carla G. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, my gosh. Oh, great. Thanks, Jennifer. I'm glad you're doing well, honey. All right. Let me see if I see Jennifer R, right? I see yours too. Okay, so I do have Laura first. If Laura's on here, Laura is the first one. All right, Carla G. Perfect. Carla, I got Carla G first. All right, let me put this cigarette out instead of making you guys wait while I'm puffing away. I don't want to be making you puff with me. Okay, so these are the cards. Wait till you see. I was shuffling myself, and I did it myself about 10 times, and every time made sense. Every time. Okay, so Carla G. Carla G. And again, remember, I'm not reading any messages, so I don't need anybody to give me a heads up or whatever. These cards will tell you. They're hard to shuffle, so be patient with me. They're really hard to shuffle because they're shaped in the heart. So they're really hard to shuffle. So just give me a second. I am going right here according to who's paid and the order you paid in. So Carla G, you're first. Carla G actually paid last night. Ooh, and I'm sorry I didn't get to it because I tried to log on, and for whatever reason, I couldn't get the screen to come up. I kept trying. I said, forget it. And then it stayed stuck for a long time. It was like you were waiting for me, and I apologize, but I couldn't get it to go. And this is my new computer that HF sent me. Thank you, HF. Thank you, HF, again, for that lovely, lovely gift. I appreciate that. All right, Carla G. There it is. All right, Carla G. It came out flying. So I'm going to take it. It's the second time it came out. All right, Carla G. Your card. Let me get my glasses on. I don't want to misspell, misread, nothing. Okay, your card first. This is your card. You might make something of it yourself just by looking at the card. Carla G. Okay. It says you have the card that speaks about friendship. Now, you do have 2 cards here, Carla G. So I am going to give you both cards. This is really one card, but I'm going to give you both. It says friendships. Nurture the bonds of friendships within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So focusing more on the friendship that you two hold rather than focusing on, okay, the relationship itself, just looking at it as the lovers and that kind of thing. You have to look at the foundation part of the relationship, which is talking about the friendship that you and this other person hold. There has been a distance between the two of you, but something is now pulling the bonds together. Okay. You're going to be able to nurture these bonds, which will help them to grow. All right. It's talking about this is going to dramatically improve. So your relationship is going to dramatically improve. All right. Your next card that came up is balance. It talks about balance. So Carla G, balance, talks about love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it, just for the sake of agreeing. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. So it's normal to have challenges in your situation. It's normal to have disagreements. It's normal not to always agree with what they say, but finding that place of compromise, accepting, no judgments. And if you base it as a friendship, the way you would treat your best friend, rather than trying to control, people tend to remember or think that they become the mother or father of the person they're with. That is not what somebody signs up for. Everybody already has their mother and their father. Even if they've passed on, they've had their mother and their father. They're not asking you to come into their life as their parent. They're asking you to come in as their partner, as their best friend, as their lover, as their supporter, as their encourager, but not as their controller. Okay? So that's your cards. Next up is Jennifer R. Jennifer R. Jennifer R. And then you'll be able to go to sleep, sweet girl. Oh, okay, that came out. Let me just take that one. All right. Jennifer R. Your card comes up as playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. It's important to try to have some fun together, not always take things on such a serious note. And remember that love is the greatest healer. So things that are going on right now between you and somebody, wanting them to come back towards you, it is all about remembering that love is where the power and the strength comes from. Love is what will make or break this relationship. It's up to you on how you want to focus or bring this towards you. I feel like whoever you're missing or wanting to be with is willing to listen to you, is willing to support you and encourage you. But there has definitely been a fine line that's been crossed in one way or another, either by you or by them. It looks like Romeo and Juliet, correct? Yeah, it does. With Jennifer R. You're welcome. Okay, next up, Tammy W. Tammy W. All right, Tammy W.
How's her significant other? How's he doing?
Mandy wants to know how your partner's doing. I can't wait till you go live. I can't wait. Let's see. Tammy. Mandy said, how is your partner doing? Hey, Deanna. Thank you, Deanna D. Love you and miss you. Okay. All right, Tammy, I got your card. And your card is Twin Flames. Your passion ignites. So it is Twin Flames and your passion ignites. Tammy W. He's struggling? Mandy said to tell you that Scott is struggling. Okay. So the card here talks about this twin flame situation. Definitely ignites your passion. She also talks about with the twin flames, meaning that yes, For a while, it may have felt like this wasn't meant to happen because of the challenges and setbacks that you've had. But the fact still remains that the two of you are still very much bonded together. There is a lot of balance and support that's coming in for both of you. Yes, Mandy was correct when she said that he is struggling, and he is struggling not only with you in the relationship, but he's struggling with himself and choices and options that he has in front of him. He also has a lot of fear, which is making him feel as if he's different. He doesn't feel like he's quite normal. He feels like he's being labeled. He feels like there's nothing wrong with him, but somebody's seeing something about him that's making him uncomfortable. I feel like with your love and him, with the twin flames, it is talking about this is a perfect combination. You seem to balance each other out, similar like salt and pepper, peanut butter and jelly, the good and the bad. There's definitely a lot of balance between the two of you. What one does not put up or show or express for encouragement and support, the other one fills in. Okay, you do tend to balance each other. Back before all this traumatic stuff happened, there was a great partnership and balance between the two of you. He did get lost along the way, but there is going to be a new balance coming in and being created. He just has to know that he can do this himself. With him pushing and striving to go forward, Tammy W, this is going to allow him to learn what it's like to struggle and get through things. He definitely does feel less than, period, not just than you, but feeling like that amongst everyone, feeling like he's not normal. With these different titles or different diagnoses that he's been given, makes him feel like something's wrong with him. He needs to be encouraged and understand that whether it's diabetes, whether it's a mental block, whether it's mental health issues, we all have something that we struggle with. But to get that balance back, having to do with some type of chemical imbalance that he has in his body right now or in his brain right now, is what's causing him to feel this way or act this way. His insecurities will soon pass. Things are going to come back into balance. And the relationship that we saw from the beginning, she says, is going to heal. It is going to heal, and you two will get this back on track. So that's your message for today. Next up, Go Whiskey. Go Whiskey. Okay, remember, I'm not reading anything. I am just saying your name and going forward. Go Whiskey. Okay, Go Whiskey. There we go. All right, Go Whiskey. Your message for today is about new beginnings. There's birds, and I know it's funny. You told me about seeing a whole bunch of birds. And then you get the bird card. So this is talking to about somebody that is over on the other side. This is more than likely your mother speaking to you, through you, and for you. This is your mother that's going to encourage you to move forward, not to give up, to push harder than you've ever pushed before. This is also talking about a new beginning, a new adventure that's awaiting you. So embrace it and live your dreams passionately, because your mother says you are meant to be all that you can be, meaning don't allow yourself to be torn down, knocked down, or set back by anyone. Don't be discouraged. You have amazing creative ideas, even in photography. Those pictures that you create and that you make, she's telling me, can be sent to different places. Remember before when I spoke about a model and modeling, you have the right eye. You make the right looks. Things that people are looking for to put in their magazines, to put in their store windows, to advertise, and to sell different things. You should consider reaching out, putting some of your photos into a photo book or whatever that you can send to them, a portfolio, so to speak, creating that and reaching out to some people there in Cerebee that can really help you to get to where you need to be. Big money coming your way. Big money coming your way. All right. Next up, Michelle. Michelle, coming up. Michelle, coming up. All right, Michelle. Michelle, your card talks about giving thanks for the blessings of love that's soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and to have all that your heart truly desires. Michelle, you have gone above and beyond in many situations. You have not given up on certain situations, relationships in the past. You've always given and dedicated yourself 110%. It is time that the universe is going to send you both love and blessings. There is a relationship that is on the way. It is unexpected. It is something that will come out of the blue. Don't look for it. Don't search for it. Let it come to you. It will come very naturally. This will be through other people that you know. There is also going to be something to do with long distance communication coming in from someone. But I also feel like there is travel set up for you in the next 6 months. There's also going to be a reality check for you with a child. So this probably is about you and your daughter. There's going to be something that's going to come up that is going to be a reality check, meaning that it is going to be your daughter trying to figure out who she truly is and what her her call in life is to do. She's going to get some type of a epiphany kind of moment where she's going to make decisions that are going to best serve her, to put her exactly where she needs to be. Where you're concerned, Michelle, I do feel like this is a lot of balance coming in. This is a love interest that's been long overdue. But I also feel like once you get to this point, there'll be no turning back, no looking back at any past partners. You'll be ready to move forward and make a new life with this person. So that's coming in quickly. All right. Kezia S. Kezia S. Kezia S. Whoops. All right, Kezia S. Hold on, you guys. Like I said, it's very difficult to shuffle. Very difficult to shuffle. Oh boy, very difficult to shuffle. These are so hard to hold. Okay, Kezia. Feels like Keisha S. Okay, the card I have for you. Oops, it just flew right out of my hand, coming to you. All right, here's your card, and it talks about sexual union. So, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Okay, so feeling that connection with this person who you've been intimate with in the past, this person is definitely thinking about and remembering you and a situation. You and certain moments are reflecting back in their mind. I also feel like maybe you too are reviewing something that you and this partner went through. There is going to be a balance coming up between the two of you, and there's going to be a reunion, so to speak. There is going to be a communication. There has been a gap in communication in the past, but I do feel like there is definitely balance coming in. There is going to be heartfelt moments. Also, be careful of any pregnancies. All right, Karen A. Karen A, you're next. Karen A. Sounds good, Keisha. All right, Karen A. Karen A. Okay, Karen A. Nice card. Nice card. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So you can expect something good to come your way. There is a surprise, so to speak, something that is going to be given, not hardly worked for, but just given to you, something you're not going to have to struggle over, something you're not going to have to fight for, something that the universe is going to be blessing you with. So this is an amazing card because this is talking about all the struggles that you've been through, all the hurt and disappointment in your past. It's talking about, even though we don't understand why certain things have to happen, why certain people had to leave, why things didn't work out the way we wanted them to. Sometimes thanking God for unanswered prayers is the answer. But know that this turmoil that you've been through is soon going to be a blessing that will be revealed. DRD. 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 All right, DRD, that popped out. I'll take it. DRD, here's your card. Nice card. Look at all them hearts. A lot of love around. A lot of balance. A lot of freedom. A lot of free will. Okay? Free will. Freedom. I hear that criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So there may be certain things about a person that you're not working with or not liking or not wanting. There may also be something that gets revealed to you soon that's going to show you a different angle. You're going to look at something with a different perspective where relationships are concerned. You're going to learn not only to love them and accept them, but more importantly, she says, about you loving and accepting yourself, feeling more confident about who you are, the way you look, the way you feel. Okay, the decisions you make, the way you live, the choices that you have. Allow yourself the freedom to enjoy who you are. Be proud of where you came from and how you got to where you are now. You've done a lot of hard work. You've definitely put the work in, and this is definitely saying that your relationship will magically transform. So wherever it's at now, if it's not that good or if it's not even functioning, it will be quite the opposite very soon. Be patient. Lisa B. Lisa B. Lisa B. I love these cards. Don't forget, you guys, pretty soon I'm going to have an amazing, amazing video coming up so that you can hear spirit talking or other spirits talking. The way I hear them all the time, you're going to be able to hear with this machine and this frequency that's coming. I can't wait. I can't wait. I really can't wait till it gets here. All right, Lisa B. Lisa B. Okay, whoa, that popped right out, Lisa B. All right, I'll take it. Lisa B. Balance. Balance is your card. You got the card of balance like somebody else did. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, right? This talks about Lisa B. You wanting to have that connection with somebody. It feels like there may not be anybody around you right now that's stepping in or stepping forward to assist you, to accompany you, to become a union with you. But this person is definitely in the background. Somebody is watching you from a distance. There is somebody around who's keeping an eye, so to speak, on you or speaking out to others about you. It also could be watching you on social medias too, or seeing what posts are, seeing what you're doing. Somebody is definitely very inquisitive where you're concerned, and somebody is missing the us part of you and them. Somebody doesn't know how to get back to where things used to be, and somebody feels that they took something to a whole different level that they're sorry for. So whatever that is, an apology is on the way soon. Apology is on the way soon. Okay, Danielle, Arlene. Danielle, Arlene. Got it right here. This is coming out. Okay, Danielle, Arlene. This talks about surrendering. It's time to surrender. It is time to surrender. There's been a lot of things that went on that maybe even in your childhood that you don't like to talk about, you don't want to talk about, you don't want to share with anybody, you don't want to admit, or you don't like, it makes you uncomfortable. Whatever that situation is, just know that you've surrendered that up to your higher power, to God, if you so believe in God, but to your higher power. Because at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So there's something, either a pain, a heartache, a disappointment, a setback that is making you feel like you got knocked down, making you feel defeated in a certain way. But just know the universe is going to use those defeats, those knockdowns, those knockouts. You might even have a TKO, a total knockout, and something that really knocked you off your feet, something that you didn't expect to happen, something that caught you off guard. That whole situation, that whole scenario was not great when you went through it, but is going to be amazing for the setup that it's going to bring something new in and for you. You're going to soon learn that what you had before was not even good enough for you. It's not that you weren't good enough for them. It's that they really weren't good enough for you. They didn't have the right recipe, so to speak, or ingredients to add to who you are to create this beautiful cake, so to speak. So in order to get this relationship that you want and desire and have wanted for so long, it is coming, but allow the universe to do the work for you. All you need to do is let go and surrender. All right, next up, Arlene. 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 I got you, Arlene. Arlene. Okay, Arlene, I got your card. And your card talks about time. Apparently, let me put this picture up first. When this card talks about time, this is talking about you want things to happen quickly. You're looking for that instant gratification. You're wanting to go from 0 to 100. You're wanting to go from the first date to marriage. You're wanting to go from where you are now and just make something happen, and you're willing to settle, or you've been settling for something that's not even good enough for you, but you just want that quote unquote dream, so to speak. You want that fantasy, that fairy tale, so to speak. But what they're saying here, okay, so it says, time, you are trying too hard. Give it time. Allow the universe to work through things the way it needs to. Certain events need to happen in order for you to get to your destination, to get where you need to be next. In order for this person to come around you or near you, they too have a sequence of events that must take place in order for the right things to happen, in order for the timing to be perfect for you two to come together. If your sequences and their sequences don't occur the way that God wants them to in God's timing, and you try to rush things, you'll miss the opportunity. You're going to miss each other. You're going to make something not work out. Okay, so you don't want to allow something to change because of you wanting something so quickly. So just be patient, be still, stay where you are, do what you need to do for you right now, whether that's dating other people, whether that's just going out, spending time with friends or family, whether that's focusing on your career and your money, getting your credit back straightened out, something of that nature. But whatever it is you need to do, focus on all those things. And then the universe will make everything else happen in the right time. In the right time. The worst thing that we as humans struggle with is patience. Okay? Is patience. Tara L. Tara L coming up. Tara L is my last one. Anybody else interested? It is $50 through PayPal, goods and services. Okay? Remember, I will be getting rid of PayPal, and I will be going on Cash App. All right, you guys? Just remember. Huh?
It's much better.
Is it? Yeah, that's a lot of people say.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to show me how to use it, okay, Amanda? I wouldn't know what I'd do without my daughter. I just don't know what I would do. She's been nothing but a blessing since she's been here, and hopefully she won't leave for a long time. All right, so Tara L. Tara L, I'm trying Tara L. Oh, Tara L, that flipped. I'm going to take it. All right, Tara L. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And it's important to know that material things are not what's so important right now. Although, yes, they're helpful. Yes, having money helps you to buy things and get things and be comfortable where you're at. And I get that. But it's also saying don't focus on the material things in life. Focus more on what's truly from the heart. I feel like you, in fact, do that. But I feel like your partners, the people that you've picked, are more about making an appearance, or more about what they have, bragging about what they have and what they can do and things of that nature, rather than focused on what's within, things you can't buy. I feel like you have the biggest heart there is. It's showing a lot of love around you, Tara, but at the same time, it talks about wanting to have that laughter and that fun with a partner. I also hear about you remembering how much fun it was in the beginning of something, but something changed and it became too serious, or it became a lot of pressure. Again, this falls into too, where somebody was trying to be controlling either of you, or you were trying to be controlling of them. But whatever reason, that didn't work out for you, because they're not your parent, or you're not their parent, whichever way that works. But right now, and I have an extra card for you, and it talks about it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So it is really important right now, Tara, to focus on you. There's things that you need to change about you, and I think you know what they are, but you can review yourself in the mirror and focus and know what it is that you, and what I'm saying about you changing, it's not that something's wrong with you. That's not what I mean. What I mean is you accepting, change the way that you accept or allow people to take advantage of you, to manipulate you, to use you, Tara. So be really careful, because some people are not looking at you for the value that you, and the worthy that you truly have. You are, in fact, a masterpiece. You are one of God's creations. So therefore, you are a masterpiece. Okay? Nobody should want to scratch their own Monet. Wouldn't make any sense. Wouldn't make any sense. So give yourself that golden cover. Give yourself that boundary from other people who don't appreciate who you are and the love you have to share. Somebody did not treat you the way that they should have. Somebody was quite selfish, and it was all about them. So that person you need to move from, and wait. Okay, just wait, because there's nothing that's going to stop you. The path will be clear if you want it to be. That's the best I can tell you. All right, let me make sure there's no one else. Okay, I don't have anybody else, but I did get everyone done. I don't see that I missed anybody. I'm looking back over the names. Last call. Is there anybody else who would like a card for $50? Helen, been in the seal of Stonehenge. Wow. How long? Oh, nice. Driving back with your dad? Jennifer. Wow, 5,000 years old? Amazing. Did you take pictures? Did you take pictures? Yeah, Jennifer, you sure have. You sure have. Maybe we should get a personal reading up, Jennifer. Maybe you should get a personal reading with me. That would probably be great. Yes, Angel, you got it. I am free tomorrow for you. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Leo. All right. So, okay, do that, Jennifer. I'll look for it immediately. All right. All right, you guys. I thank you all for being here. I hope you loved my cards. I think they're amazing. I can't wait till that machine comes so you can hear what I can hear. It picks up spirits' voices, but you're going to have to listen really carefully, because a friend of mine had one and I could hear it, and it was like you couldn't right way like hear the exact pronunciation. It wasn't that clear. Please don't get everything else in the background. Try the window itself. Turn around a little bit more. That's good. So I could hear like faintly. You're going to have to listen to it over and over and over, but it does record. So I'll be able to keep playing it over until you actually hear what I already hear. So this is going to be so much fun, because now you get to kind of sit in my seat and hear what Spirit literally says and how you piece it together. So I'm going to show you. So if you've ever wondered, are you psychic? Actually, you are. Do you know how to use your gifts? Not all of you do. But I'm going to help you with this device to show you exactly what it can do and how much fun it can be. So when it comes, I will let you know ASAP. I promise. I promise. All right, guys. Angel, about this same time right now, tomorrow. Perfect, Angel. All right. Call me on the WhatsApp and I'll be ready. Bye, guys.